What's your pleasure, Mr. Cotton? The box. Okay, welcome back. I thought I would document this on the channel because it's just sold, and also I thought I would address a young whippersnapper. He knows who he is. Who called me out recently for bad packaging for some videotapes I sold him, not using enough bubble wrap. So I thought I would show how I will be sending this figure out in a good sturdy box. So I just did take some pictures for eBay, and then I see plenty of bubble wrap. Got the stand there, bubble wrapped. Got all the accessories taken off the figure because, as you can see, you've got all the arms, all the bits there, all the heart. Keep it all together so you don't lose it. And also, I took these off the body because it can get broken in transit. So, what have we got in here? Oh, we've got a couple of the dresses. I'm just going to show you the figure dress, but you can have it with the rubber dress posed up, but I don't want to mess with the rubber. Because when I had it stored for so many years, it did have this rubber cowl on, and it had gone quite hard. So I soaked it in some hot water to soften up the rubber. So I will leave a message with the seller, with the buyer, if they want to reassemble with the arms and stuff, to either heat up with a hairdryer to make it a bit more supple, or hot water to put, and the same with the dress, and a bit of talcum powder as well makes it a little bit easier to get that back on. But what we're going to look at today is just the figure here. It's like a horror version of the Venus de Milo. I'll put the arms on it and put it on the base and show you it a little bit more in detail. But as you can see, it's a really nicely painted and sculpted figure. Show you some of the details there, some of the blood, muscle, sinew, bone. And I'll be honest, I haven't seen Hellraiser films in a long time. But I remember the original, and I remember the sample. What's your pleasure, Mr. Cotton? The box. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just whack the arms on. Shall I do it on camera? Saves me pausing the video. Yeah, I should have paused the video because I just remembered I've got to put it on the base. But oh well. Let's do this one take. So you got the arms again. It might be easier to put these on with a bit of heat. The last thing you want to bloody do now is break this. Oh god, this thing has not had a lot of wear and tear over the years, because it did have the white arms in, and yeah, the red arms the bloody arms. I don't know why they were put in detached. But anyway, I'm not even sure where I got this. Did I buy this? Or was I given this with the other Tortured Souls figures I bought many years ago when I was into the sort of Alien Predator customs. Right, I'm going to try and pose this up off camera because I need a bit more space, and I'll be back and show you this in a bit more detail. Okay, so I'm just going to show it in a few different light settings because the first setting that I just showed is pretty much how it looks to my eye in natural light. But yeah, obviously for filming and taking photos, it helps to illuminate things a bit more, to see detail. As you can see, I haven't seen the film in many years. Is there a part where she pulls her heart out, or she pulls out Frank's heart? I can't remember. But yeah, sick figure. Even the heart. If it bloody focuses, there we go. It's going. You've got all the detail on that. So yeah, I am kind of regretting selling this, but not at the same time. It'll be on YouTube for as long as I have an account. If you want to download this for posterity, go ahead. As I say, I'm not that bothered. The light is blowing it out a bit at the back there. So there's some nice detail on the back of the skull. Yeah, this is kind of like natural light settings. I was watching a film last night. What was it now? And it had stuff like this plastination from Dr. Gunther Body Works. Anybody remember that? I remember seeing that on Channel 4 back in the day. It was in a film I was watching last night. Can't bloody remember the film I was watching. I don't know if that's a problem people have other than me. It's like, my memory is getting really bad. It'll come back to me. The more you try and think of these things, the more you can't rack your brains. But yeah, I was watching a film last night. There was some Dr. Gunther bodywork stuff in that, and that's what reminds me of this. And if you haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, look up plastination. It's the process of taking corpses and injecting them with plastic resin, and obviously de-skinning the corpse. And whatever your views are on life, death, the soul, is it respectful to the dead to pose them up in this sort of mannequin form? I don't know, but the way I look at it is like, once you're dead, you're dead. Your body is just a vehicle. The passenger's gone. The spirit lives on. And obviously, families give consent for the bodies to be used. It's not like this guy. I mean, this Dr. Gunther. Oh, it was a Casino Royale. I thought I would give the film another look. I was watching the James Bond film. I fell asleep halfway through it, but I got to the scene with the bodyworks. I have seen the film before. I thought I'd not seen it before, but I have. Anyway, going back to Dr. Gunther. He's a strange looking fella. He really is. But you'd have to be, wouldn't you, to be that obsessed and to, he looks a bit alien-like to me. A bit Freddy Krueger looking. Hello. Yeah, I've had my fun with this figure. I hope you've enjoyed the content and my ramblings about Casino Royale. What do you think of that film? What do you think of Daniel Craig as a Bond? What do you think of how Amazon's going to go, the direction they're going to take with the Bond films? Usually I'm quite pessimistic, but I'll say I've got hope for the way they'll take it. I think it'll be interesting anyway, either way. So yeah, I'm gonna repack this up, and hopefully it goes to this new owner, and they're happy with it. Just show you the base. The figures all, like, there was the range of figures. This comes from Series 2, but you'd get all the bases and they'd interconnect and then make up the cube, the box. So I'll end it on there. Thanks for watching, and be back soon with no more NECA. Well, no more of these Hellraiser figures, but yeah, I might come back with some Stan Winston ones that are pretty interesting. Some I got one from a video game, the Iron Maiden from Quake, I think it was it. Anyway, I'll be back soon. Take it easy.